If you guys need to get Windows 10 very cheap, I would recommend you to go to VIP-SCD.com. You can check out their copy of Windows 10 Pro OEM Global Key, and you can use the promotional code SKGC, and you'll save an additional 20% off their $20 price point. You can also check out software such as Office 2019, and you can use the promo code SKGC once again to save 20%, and after that, the discount price is $47. You also have a plethora of other keys, including game keys from a variety of different PC services, including Steam, Origin, Uplay, all that good stuff. You can check out the links in the description box down below for more information. Now, onto the video. How's it going, everyone? I want to take you guys through a couple of updates. The Last Aura Crew is a brand new PlayStation 5 RPG, an action RPG, and we got an 8-minute gameplay overview trailer for that. We'll talk about that. Control is getting a multiplayer spin-off. We'll talk that. And Bloober Team and Konami have announced a strategic partnership. I'm sure people are going to think about one game in particular. We'll talk that at the end of this video. But first of all, The Last Aura Crew is an action RPG that puts you in the middle of ongoing conflict under the protective shield on the otherwise abandoned planet. Your decisions bring interesting twists into the gameplay as you can heavily influence the conflict and its outcome. Now, this is a game coming from developer Golden Knights and publisher Prime Matter. Prime Matter has been announcing a lot of stuff recently. It looks like they're, trying to get off the ground and get up and running and get going with that. And this is a new RPG that it was noted that this is pre-alpha gameplay, so you gotta keep that in mind. The game looks a little bit stiff at times, and I think it will get polished up as we do see more gameplay and as the game progresses in development. But a brand new RPG, and it is interesting that this was confirmed for next-generation consoles only, so we'll see how that ultimately turns out. Happy to see more next-generation titles, even though this one, right now, doesn't really jump out at me at the next-gen level. We'll see, again, as development does progress, how the game does unfold. You got rats with swords in the trailer, so that's a little bit of a new one, but pretty cool nonetheless. Alright, moving on from that, here's one that is a little bit of a question mark. Control co-op spin-off Project Condor has been announced for PS5, Xbox Series, and PC. However, there are also plans for a bigger budget Control title, and more details are going to be shared in the future. Specifically noted, outlined high-level collaboration terms to further expand the Control franchise with a bigger budget Control game to be agreed in more detail in the future. So, excited for that. I really enjoyed Control, and I thought it was Remedy's best title out of Alan Wake, Quantum Break, and Control. I think that was the best of the three, but we'll see how this Project Condor turns out. I mean, I didn't really want a multiplayer Control title, but hey, this is probably a smaller budget title, and it is a 4-player cooperative multiplayer title set in the world of Control. It will be built on Remedy Entertainment's proprietary Northlight engine and tools, so there you go with that as well. There's a big statement they also put up that goes with a lot of the information on what they're doing and how they're moving forward with that. I'll leave a link to that in the description box below. And lastly, Bloober Team and Konami have announced a strategic partnership. Deal includes the joint development of contents and the exchange of know-how. So this is obviously something that is going to make people think, is this something related to Silent Hill? I think everybody is looking for anything that can point towards a new Silent Hill title. Of course, Bloober Team did recently put out The Medium, and that was relatively well received, and now they have signed a strategic cooperation with Konami with the joint development of contents and the exchange of know-how. It is a historic day for me and the culmination of several years of our work, said Bloober Team president. The fact such a renowned company as Konami has decided to strategically cooperate with the Bloober Team means that we also joined the world's leaders in gaming and became an equal partner for the leading players in this market. We'll see how that ultimately turns out, but there are a lot of rumblings that a new Silent Hill is in development. I don't know if that game that everybody thought was Silent Hill is actually Silent Hill. I don't think it is at this stage of the game, but we'll see how ultimately Bloober Team's affiliation with Konami turns out sometime in the future. But that's gonna wrap up this one. Definitely let me know your thoughts on The Last Aura Crew. Does that look like a game that would be up your alley? What do you think about Control getting a co-op spin-off in Project Condor? And it looks like we might be getting another bigger budget Control title in the future. Control 2 would be pretty cool, and Bloober Team and Konami are working together. I would like to see what Bloober Team could do with the Silent Hill IP. That's gonna wrap up this one. Do sound off with all of your thoughts in the comments section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.